So we came back a couple of games earlier than initially planned. We've got a couple of bigger games in mind for today's episode, and things are going a little bit better than last season, just a little bit. Welcome back to Tunes Travels. Yeah, so we come back for Larne and Glenavon in the league today. You can see here some pretty good results since we last did that 2-0 defeat against Linfield. First game after that was a 0-0 against Ballina Mallard. We probably should have won this game. We had more than enough chances, but just could not find the back of net. Edwards pulled off a few pretty good saves for us as well to keep us in the game. We then played Larne. We lost 2-1 in the Irish League Cup. Sanxi Hinn scoring the only goal for us. Paul O'Neill and Akil Higgins scoring for them. We played a massively rotated squad for this one though, so I wasn't massively fussed about losing in that one. We then beat Glentoran 3-0 in a very, very good game. Stroud with a penalty, Tuffy and Setsilas finally breaking his goal-scoring duck, which he was on in the last minute of this game. Very, very good performance from us all through this game. We then beat Bangor 1-0 in the County Antrim Shield first round. Shay Kearney scoring for us in this one in the 90th minute, plays through to the next round. I'll be rotating against Kilmore Rec. I just wanted to beat Bangor. So, yeah, no rotation in that one. And it clearly didn't hinder us because we beat Ballyclare 4-0 just 4 days later. Tuffy, Stroud with another penalty more, and McGovern scoring in this one. 4-0 up at half-time. Then, we could rest again in that second half. And yet again, it didn't particularly work for the next game. A 0-0 draw against Coleraine was the last game out for us. Again, we played pretty good. They played pretty good. It was one of them things. A draw was probably a fair result overall. So yeah, we're sat in 4th place in the league right now. We're already 7 points behind Linfield there. They've won 6 from 6. And honestly, I just can't see how anyone's going to stop them. You see Larne are up in 2nd place. They're 5 points ahead of us. And Glenavon are just below us. They're 1 point below us. So this is going to be a couple of crucial games for us if we are to have aspirations of potentially catching Linfield if they do slip up at any point this season. So first off, as we mentioned, it's against Larne. We've got Edwards in goal, Evans and McAllister, Stroud and Okocha at the back 4, Smith and Bagley in midfield, Tuffy, Moore, Kearney and McGovern, the team we know so well. And there's a reason for that. We've been playing very, very well. There's no real need to rotate the squad unless, fitness comes into it. However, I'm not averse to dropping players if they have bad games. They're just not having them at the moment. So yeah, obviously it's a positive time, but Larne is going to be a real test. It is probably the first real test since the Linfield game. Let's cautiously tell them the pressure's on them. Tell them to try and go and cause an upset, which hopefully we can do in this game. The only change that we've had really from that last episode is McGovern in for Setsilas. And as Glenn Smith heads home from McGovern's corner, as you can say, McGovern has just been offering a lot more at the moment in terms of assists and creativity and goals. And that shows why it's a brilliant delivery on the corner to the near post. Smith flicks over the goalkeeper. It's not great goalkeeping at all, but it's a goal for us nevertheless. A couple of their players are unfit as well. Shay Kearney struggling a little bit for us. It's another one of them where, we've played a couple of times this week. McGovern's cross comes in. Okocha's header. Smith at the back post. Can't find the back of the net. And we look pretty good here so far. Linfield are 1-0 up against Glentoran. Coleraine 2-0 up against Cliftonville as well. But yeah, we look pretty good so far in this game. McGovern again on the ball to Bagley. Tuffy. McAllister. Crosses towards the back post. Moore's header flicks on, headed back out to Moore again. He finds a cross towards McGovern, who slides the ball home, gets his 2nd goal of the season from Moore's cross, and we are 2-0 up with 11 minutes left of this first half. And cruising really wasn't the best header out from McCarthy, but defensively from them, poor. McGovern brings it down. His first touch wasn't fantastic, but he managed to slide in and get the touch on the second ball, find the back of the net. Yeah, we look pretty good. And this is what we've looked like so far. Montgomery now in after a mistake from Smith. Good save there from Edward. Smith clears the ball towards Okocha, who now knocks it downfield from McGovern. Yeah, we've looked pretty good like this all of the season. Just the one thing we need to get better at, not just in this game, but throughout all of them, is just becoming a bit more clinical. That's the biggest thing for us, is taking the chances we get. Allen's cross in, that's a brilliant cross, and Robbie Bally has a goal back. It's 2-1, and that's something as well we switch off a lot defensively. It's just a simple ball over the top. McAllister really has to do better with the initial ball. It's a great cross in, and he just peels away from his man a bit too easily. Who do we have there? It's Okocha. And you just see here in the centre, he's clearly onside. But up until that point, it was good defending, and he just switches off and lets him get free, and they are right back in this game now. At half time, Angleton were doing well, but we can do something to take charge of this match. We're going to take Kearney off, and we'll bring Setsilas on. Let's take Stroud off for Christodoulou as well. Couple of players that struggling a little bit for fitness with this sort of congested fixture list we have early in the season. This is why I'm trying to throw the cups that we don't need to be in. Like the County Antrim Shield and the League Cup. We don't need to win these for the challenge. Of course, we'd love to win them. It's extra trophies, but they are not the focus. Hunter in again here. Are they going to make it 2-2? Good defensively, forcing them wide. Brown, still a chance though. Can he find a cross? He comes to Hunter, pulls it across, and it's a great tackle there from Bagley to stop Bally from stealing in and potentially getting a second goal. Bagley's free kick. A Kocher at the back post header, and he's off the post. Tuffy now keeps it alive. Bagley back to Tuffy. Back to Bagley. Smith. Evans. And that's the end of that highlight then. Let's tell them to focus. Let's go a bit more cautious. Because we seem to be conceding a few chances of note recently. Smith, Okocha. Just looking at our shape here, we do have players out wide, but they're not in particular space. Setsilas hits one, and what a goal from Fedora Setsilas that is. Who needs space out wide when you've got quality like that? A beautiful turn from him. Fires home. Wonderful goal. And it's 3-1, and it's just even better from behind the net. Sort my mic out. It's sort of slowly disappeared away from me during this episode. See, let's just look at that wonderful turn, and it's a beautiful finish. Corner, McGovern. Header clear. Zambra. Setsilas wins that loose ball, and it wasn't a great pass. Bagley, Tuffy, space to run into. He does. Players in the box if he can find them. Demore at the back post, head back across. McCarthy clears away from in front of his own goalkeeper, only as far as McAllister. Tuffy, can he get a second ball back in? He places it back to McAllister instead, who does deliver over the head of Moore. Evans keeps it in. Smith goes back to Okocha. Highlight continues. Bagley, Tuffy in space again. Just a one in the box at the moment. To Bagley. McGovern back at the net, and it's 4-1, and we have sealed this game now. We are taking the victory. That deserves a celebratory cup of tea. Yeah, it was smart play to just pull it back. McGovern found that space and he kills one into that top corner. Beautiful finish as well. Keeper stood no chance. But we worked that really, really well to create the space there. Bagley free kick now. Are we going to put up a fifth? It's a penalty. Moore has gone down. McGovern's going to take this to bag his hat-trick. And he does. It's 5-1. McGovern hat-trick. And this has been quite an incredible performance. Minus the laps for the goal and a couple of other lapses we've had. I certainly can't complain too much when you're scoring 5 goals. I'm going to ignore the negatives in this one, and we're just going to be happy with what we're seeing. And there's still 20 minutes left as well. I've got no idea what's happened to Larne in this game. Tuffy to McGovern. Can we go and run up the score on them? Tuffy. Bagley. McGovern flicks it back to him. McGovern again. And that's 4 for McGovern. He's got 4 this season. And all of them have been in this game. He's on absolute fire. Again, just far too much space for him. Bagley to Tuffy. Slays it off. Gets it at his feet. And beats the keeper. Again, question marks over the goalkeeper there. Not fantastic from him. And we do still have one more substitution left. So let's go and bring on Nathan Shepherd for Colin Moore. He's had a very, very good game. Just go and rotate that and see what Shepherd can do as well. I mean, it just says it all. Look at their defensive performances there. Knight, Sambret and Carson, all less than 6. Again, fitness could be an issue. We've not trained at all since that last game. I gave everyone the complete 2 days rest. Tuffy, good tackle there, but Bagley picks up the second ball. Smith. Bagley to McGovern. Shepherd. Can't score. Seatless can't score. Cleared out. I also don't know if they've had a cup game as well in this past week. Obviously, they made it through to the next round. That's a brilliant ball to find Allen, and it's such a poor finish, and that pass deserved a lot better at the end of that. We've dominated this game, though. And to be fair, looking at the statistics and the chances we've had, the 6-1 is probably a fair result, to be quite honest with you. A fair result indeed. But the challenge doesn't stop there. We've got another tough game coming up. I assume Linfield won again. They did 3-1. Hassan sent off as well for Glentoran. Glenavon won 1-0. Long sent off early on though, so he will be unavailable for our game. And our game against them is what is coming up right now. So time for game number 2 away Glenavon. We've got Edwards in goal, Evans, Okocha, Stroud, McAllister, Smith and Bagley, Moore, Kearney, Sealis comes in on the left wing, and McGovern up top. Just a bit of rotation for fitness. Like I say, we've played a lot of games in a short space of time, so Tuffy does drop out for that reason only. And, you know, it's kind of tough. We've got some very, very good strikers, but I don't think it's going to work if we play 3 up top. I know, obviously, we throw 3 up top when we're searching for a goal. But that's where we have some real quality at the moment. And obviously, we saw last game, McGovern, 4 goals. You can't drop him for this game. Sealis can play on the wing, so why not stick him in there? And it's him into Bagley, gets the assist, and Barry Bagley gives us a 1-goal lead after less than 90 seconds into this game. And it's relatively straightforward. Sealis just easily breezes past his man here. Look how easy that is for him. Defender tries to get back, but Bagley aces space, but that is a great finish. In between the defender and the keeper, into that far corner, and it's 1-0. A perfect start to the game. Luke Fitzgerald's just picked up a knock for them. Free kick from Smith, delivers in. Stroud's header off the bar, just over as well. Brilliant ball in, brilliant header, just couldn't keep it down. Linfield are playing Armagh at the moment, who are yet to pick up a point this season. So you expect they're going to win. And O'Leary has got a penalty, put them in the lead. So we will remain 7 points behind them, should we win this game. Of course, there's a long, long way to go here. O'Sullivan to Burke. Patterson looks forward. Stroud wins the header well, though. But Diaz steams in, wins the ball. Farmer to O'Leary. Run comes through. Farmer somehow gets through there and beats the keeper, and it is 1-1. No idea where our defenders were at all for that goal. Absolutely nowhere to be seen. I mean, obviously, they got a bit lucky here with this deflection from Okocha, but these two are sleeping. Absolutely sleeping. It's a decent little finish from Farmer in the end. Just drop that down one more touch. And let's encourage the players here. That is their only shot of the game as well, which they've scored from. Again, you can't particularly blame Okocha for that at all. He did all he could really do. Free kick here from Smith. Danger position. Hits one. It's off the bar and over. That's the second time now we've hit the woodwork in this game. We go into half-time at 1-1. And we've been the better team. We just need to, do something more. Fitzgerald does come off. Can't continue with that knock. Shea Kearney isn't playing fantastic. Neither is Evans for us. Players are getting tired as well. So on the hour mark, let's go and make a couple of changes here. We're going to drop McGovern back and bring on Sangsi Hin. Bagley can come off for Sidikoli. And let's take more off for Nathan Shepherd. Let's go attacking. So half an hour to go and try and win this game. Our mark have actually equalised against Linfield as well. So even more of a reason to try and go and get that goal here. 15 minutes to go. We've got a free kick. Danger position. Sangsi Hin. Hits it, and it's off the post. Shepherd gets in, tucks the ball home, and it is 2-1. He gets his first goal of the season. He reacted well to that free kick. He sort of anticipated the ball coming back out. And was that actually a save, or was that off the post? It was a save, in fact, then. So that was a very, very good save from the goalkeeper, but just nothing could be done there. Shepherd following in and stabbing home, and we only have a couple of minutes left in this game. And it's still 1-1 to Linfield down there. We are going to go into full time here. It's a 2-1 victory. Deserved victory. And yeah, it's another pretty good performance. 2 in a row again here. Very, very happy with that. And Linfield have actually dropped points. I might pick up their first point of the season. So we are now 5 points behind Linfield. Cliftonville went ahead of us with a 4-1 victory over Ballymena. And who else was Larne ahead of us after 2-1 victory over Glentoran. Late winner for them as well. Ballina Mallard losing 2-0 to Coleraine. They're nowhere near us, neither of them teams. So no idea why we mentioned them. But another pretty good result for us there. Keeps us in 4th place, and now obviously because of the drop point, there's a chance, we still have to play Linfield twice in the regular season and once after the split. So pick up points against them there. We're still very much in the hunt for this league title. And I think that's going to be the next episode. We'll do Larne and Linfield. I know we've seen them quite often, but they are probably the biggest 2 teams in the league. And they are such crucial games for us. So that's going to kick off next week for us. If you have enjoyed this episode, please do hit that like button. It helps me massively. If you enjoy what you're seeing, you're new here, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.